Hello, everyone. I hope y'all have a good day and happy Black History Month. Okay? And today's subject will be learn about Black disability history, where you will follow a disability right advocate or learn for a book, etc., YouTube channel, etc. So for this month, we're going to learn about Black history, okay? Every day. Hell, not this month, every year. So the reason I want to talk about Black disability history because a lot of time, like I mentioned from the previous video, that Black disability history has not been talked about, and if y'all never heard of it before, learn about it now. Because especially to the Black History Month. So, like I said, the last video we need to learn about different perspective, and learn about Black LGBTQ plus, Muslim, etc. Because we need to expand the wide of Black C people, etc. privileges. Don't get me wrong. I love my icon, my Black icon, who did Martin Luther King, Maya Angelou, all of them. I thank them for why we have our civil rights stuff. I thank them for sharing our voices as a Black community about our experiences, fight for our rights. I thank them, all the Black intervention and all this stuff. And I thank them for, create the path for people like me. And I just want to do something different, but even though I love my Black history, but I did not know about Black disability history because I did not know that it had been hidden for a very long time. And basically, not knowing about Black disability history, particularly since I'm a Black disabled person, so I need to know my history as a Black disabled person because I need to know, learn about different perspectives, how being Black and disabled may be different from their white autistic peer or their non-disabled Black peer. We need to know how Black disabled people contribute to the movement and all this stuff. Like Harriet Tubman, who the icon, but we did not know she had a disability. And there's so many other examples, like Blind Tim. We didn't know he exhibited. I saw him on the internet the other day. Like, what? Why we didn't know about our history, Black disabled people? So Black disabled people won't be so filled with internalized ableism for our life. So the one where we should be normal. But baby, we making fucking history. Just oh man, I'm about just like the gymnastic. I forgot her name, but she gymnastic. She have a disability. I think the ADHD. I'm like, damn, I didn't know she have a disability. Or Halle Berry, she have a disability. What? And some businessman who have a disability, who I think he have ADHD, he making change. And I think I cannot think, Lord mercy. I forget, it was like a Black trans woman back in 1960 who helped write the oh Lord, I forgot the dang name, but found that she have a disability herself. So, I'm like, dang, all them history have been hidden. I don't know why, they always when a Black person be accepted, they never talk about their disability. I don't know why. Maybe because due to the society as a whole, let's think about disability by hindering you as a Black person. And not only that you have experience being Black, but you have experience with disability on top of that. So that could be why employees be stigma and internalized ableism and all that stuff going on, or why they might think of all this stuff. It need to be some work. And to the Black History Month, I got to share Black History Month. I got that from one of my school events about Black student event, and I talk about Black student history and at the school while I enrolled within UNC Greensboro. So that's why I got the cert. So I thought it was nice. And they got like a tote bag too. I should have got that too. Man, I thought it was nice. But I should have got that too. I'm so hard headed. I should have got the tag. Why I think about having it today for my career fair. And I'm like, oh man, that would be perfect. So the Black History Month. Hoping, I get a job. That's a different subject. But anyway, different subject. Back to what I am saying. So basically, like, we need to learn about disability history more. Like, even though like it's not many, but it getting there, especially with the disability rights movement, and little by little, you see like disability rights advocate who Miami Bryan, Ben, Morenike, and Tim Boy, Timothy, or they call him TJ, Golden. That's his name, Golden. Let me get that last name. They're not well known like celebrities, but they are everyday activists trying to talk about intersectionality and Black and disability and all this. And other activists as well all do the damn thing. And I know like this month, I had been interviewed by Benami, who was a founder of Black Neurodiversity. They had their Instagram, and they had interviewed me and other 28 people. I think I mentioned from the last video, and just talk about what our experiences, being Black and disabled, and how we want to make change within the Black diversity community and things like that, and just learn about support each other and make sure our voice would be heard, because a lot of times, especially with disability, is always saying as a white thing, but not, keep failing to realize that everyone can have a disability at some point in their life. So it's very important that you gotta learn the different perspective. Like if you don't, it's gonna be whitewashed, all etc. Who know the privileges. So just knowing the fact that Black history is part of Black history as well as American history, because we are making history. Okay, it don't matter if we do with education, voting, business, etc. Just making changes, civil rights. Okay, just everyday people just want to live our lives. But at the same time, like, we gotta be careful to mess up where we live in, because we gotta deal with the fact we Black and disabled. And when I keep saying we, I think about Black disabled people. And just knowing the fact we had to deal with multiple oppression, not just being Black and disabled, women, etc. It's just a lot. So basically learning about Black history is very important, because I didn't know about it until I learned when I came a disability rights advocate back in 2017, the late 2017. I didn't know about that, and I think, and I might have dived into intersectionality between race and disability probably get around 2018 and 2019. Then I got into it, expand to my advocacy work around them two areas, intersectionality, autism, race. So me not knowing, like, not seeing like icon or everyday people who doing the work, and just not knowing that, like, it would help us to see ourselves like in the media more, because and see ourselves, we all doing the work and we all living our life. And just, yes, we're gonna have challenges being Black and disabled, but we are living our life. And it's very important to follow and listen and pay Black disabled people, because we gotta deal with racism and ableism. So, and just support us, learn from our perspective, and no matter you're a Black person who is non-disabled, or a non-Black person, or anybody who have privileges want to learn about experience or what it like to be Black disabled, learn from our experience. If you want to do some research, follow actively on Twitter or social media, on YouTube. Yeah, it's social media. I don't know why I say that. Books and all that good stuff. And I got me some books that, that talk about, Black disabled history. And I got with me, I got this book with a Black Disability Politics by Sami Schalk. If I said that name right, I'm bad at name. Let's say Miss Sami. And they are a disability rights advocate, and I think they were like professor. I can't remember. Just bear with me. and I remember she had interviewed me for her book. I guess to talk about the present, the past, like the past, the present, and the future of Black disability politics. It's really good. And I read I'm trying to remember. I think I read like one or two chapters in this book. I really didn't have enough time to read them all because, I'm a college student. It's going to be hard. So if you want to learn about Black disability politics, how it began and all this history, get this book. Get this book. Because it's very important. Because you need to learn about different perspectives. Okay? Learn about different perspectives. And the other book, All the Weight of Our Dream, on living racialized autism. So they kind of feature like autistic biopark, especially with Black autistic. So if you want to learn about, learn about autistic people of color experience like, and it's very important in it. Because autism is not a white person thing. Everyone could be autistic at any time in their lifetime. So it's important to read this book. And I remember we had covered the book. Then of course life happened, and I had to go to work and go to school. It kind of like backfired. So I'm trying to I'm hoping like this year when I have time, I'm not so busy with school and work, I'm going to read the two books. And there are more books by Black disabled people. And oh, Lord, I forgot. Silly Your Autistic Child. I forgot to bring that book. I forgot that quick. And they also feature some, autistic people of color and a Black person. And me wrote a chapter for it. So, yeah. My first book, but not my first book, but I was the contributor for the book. So it's very exciting. So, talk about what it like to be me. And it's called Siri Your Autistic Child. I forgot to bring that book. I had it with me. I really forgot about that one. And just follow people on social media, just book, etc. Cause we out here do the damn thing. It's very important. Like you have to learn about different perspectives. And also, I forgot to mention that Lateef, about his death, that kind of bring the spark of the civil rights movement in the 1950s. I did not know he had a disability. Why everything had to be so damn hidden within the Black community? I don't understand. If y'all had not hidden disability that far, I will be proudful in myself, and I never had so many internalized ableism. I was like, yeah, I do the damn thing. And just, oh man. And I'm gonna include other resources probably in this video when I post it. I'm probably gonna get like a list of people to follow and just in social media, books, if I can find any that written by Black disabled people or run by Black disabled people, please do not follow them just because they're Black disabled. And while you're doing that, unlearn your biases as well when you think about racism and ableism. And just do the work, okay? Do the work. Do the work, okay? Do the work. You know, we had to learn about different perspective. We got to do the thing. We got to do it. Because, like I mentioned before, I would say again, Black disability history is Black history and also American history. So, it's very important to listen to everyone's perspective because everybody's perspective is going to be different. So, just, you could, like y'all doing right now, y'all following me because you want to learn what it's like to be a Black autistic woman. There are other Black disabled people on Twitter as well. And even though, like, there probably many of us out there on social media, because we out there do the damn thing. And I can't remember everybody top of my head, because it's a lot of people. So what I could do is, like, I don't know why I'm repeating myself, gather all the information, put on the description, what people to follow, books, etc., and just listen to it and pay us. And pay us because we need it. Pay us for the work we do for education. Or my favorite TikTok creator, Country Lee, education is elevation. Okay? Keep pushing and keep going. And just do the work. And Black History Week, every day, every week, every month, every year, every day. And right now, we need to learn about disability history because basically right now, during this month, somebody be trippy and trying to waste our Black history. So that ain't good. So what we need to do is make sure we talk about Black history every year and ensure that the children, teenagers, and adults know about this stuff because this country, especially in the U.S., if anyone y'all live outside the U.S., then y'all be looking like, what in the world going on in my country? Yes, there's some people in this country who have white fragility going on. So, I'm going to say that. So, they're just exposing their racism. They're exposing their fragility already. So, that will go on. And not just they messing with Black history, they are messing with other racialized group, Asian, Latino, and indigenous, and Muslim, etc. that deal with critical race theory, which is just fucking petty. Because we need to know about how this country affects different group of people, especially with people of color. Because people of color get the most hate in it, especially Black people and indigenous people. Because indigenous people had their land took in and all this stuff. And they still here. And they still here. Trying to fight for their right. Fight for getting their land back. And us Black folk had to deal with slavery. Had to deal with Jim Crow, all this BS to get our civil right. And now these people in Congress want to take away our rights. Like, this is some bullshit. Like, I'm not coming all this way in my lifetime, have things going slowly, real quick. Like, I don't have time for that. For now, y'all have to listen to every perspective, not just Black people, everybody who are not privileged. Need to learn everybody's history because everybody's history is part of American history. How we built this country and how America is where it is. So we know about everybody's history. Don't matter if you go following people on social media, learn about their perspective. And remember, not everybody within that community are the monolith. Just like black people, right? We're not a monolith. We got our own parents, got our own experiences. So it's better to listen to every ounce of perspective within each community, no matter LGBTQ plus, women, etc. Gotta know everybody's perspective, because everybody gonna be different. So it's very important to learn everybody's history. Like I said, read a book, podcast, where you learn what something, do some research. If you're not sure about a person's culture, do some research, basic learning. Like they call it self-awareness, self-education. Because internet is for free. Don't be asking how we're going to be a bad ally to such and such group of people. 1, work on your bias. 2, do better and teach other people not to do the same mistake. And find a way to work, how to find the systematic oppression that affected everybody, especially with black people and disabled people. And just you have to work on your individual level. Why you got these biases about you think about group of people, etc. Then second, I think go with the community way. Go with immediate families that surround you, that educate people and all that stuff. Then go to the community. Make sure everybody be aware, and then we can go to natural level. I can't remember. But as I'm saying, educate yourself. We got research out there. You want to follow a person who have a different culture, different opinion from you, listen to them, and okay, check your bias. I just think that maybe not to do that. Unlearn your biases and learn what you think, and learn about, like I said, learn about Black disability history, because it is part of everything. Okay, learn about everybody's history. Okay, it is very important. Period. Okay, period. So, I hope everybody have a good old day, and peace, and happy Black History Month. So, eat. And also, I forgot to mention, if you want to follow me on Patreon, and I'm going to put it in the link, and I'm going to talk about, I have live discussion every Wednesday at 9 p.m. And I'm, post stuff, relating to intersectionality of autism and race. If you're interested in that, that subject, go to my Patreon. Woo, 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 Patreon. We gonna learn together. Black disability is history. And also Black Neurodiversity. Here we are. And we go learn together, okay? And if you're into that area, come to my Patreon, and hopefully y'all have a good day. Peace, y'all.